America is obviously on edge, aren't we? This is good coffee. Thank you, Leslie. And sometimes it's nice to return to Jeffersonian democracy. You know, a town hall meeting, like, say, in Florida, where ordinary citizens gather to discuss how we can all work together. That's what it's all about. And how do we help each other through the pandemic? This is what our founding fathers dreamed of, and I believe it's coming to fruition down in Florida.
My name is Melissa. I have 2 daughters in the school system.
Aw, Melissa, she has 2 daughters in the school system. They're having a discussion about how do we open up the schools with COVID going on. She seems like a sweet woman, Melissa, with her 2 daughters. Tell me more about yourself.
I'm a nurse, infectious disease, 13 years.
A nurse in infectious diseases for 13 years, and you have 2 daughters. You should be proud, Melissa. You know, you're saving lives, and at the same time, you're raising 2 young daughters. I don't know how you find the time. You are a super mom, and so we should listen to you because you're an infectious disease nurse. Tell us what your 13 years of working with infectious diseases has taught you.
Masks don't work.
Right. Masks don't work. You're in the hospital. Masks don't work. They're just cloths. They're just pieces of paper. It's the nurses who do all the work. You don't get enough credit. You're our first responder, and thank you for your service. You work. It's not the masks. You work. So tell us from your work, how do we fight COVID? 13 years of being an infectious disease nurse. Drop some wisdom on us, please.
Natural immunity is best.
Right. I'm taking vitamin D. I'm trying to walk and exercise. The gyms have been closed, but we have to all build up our natural immunity. We need to take care of ourselves and our bodies to make sure that we don't have any comorbidities. So at this town hall in Florida, you having been an infectious disease nurse for 13 years, I know you're not on your shift. This is kind of like people saying, you know, I know you're not working for me. Can you write some jokes? I hate to have to do work for free for people, but you're there in the town hall, the school board meeting. What is your general diagnosis of the people who are in this room?
These are demonic entities.
Interesting. This is the benefit of 13 years of experience working in emergency rooms, infectious diseases, and she just knows. You know, she was able to give us a diagnosis. She doesn't need to run any tests. She can just tell by looking. And that's what we have to understand about our healthcare system. It's the nurses, not the doctors. It's the nurses who really do all the work in the hospital. So Melissa, mother of 2 young daughters, infectious disease nurse, the doctors, you know, they make all the money. They get all the glory. Do you have any resentment?
These doctors that sit up here that were sneering at us and looking at us like we're scumbags, they need to go back to fucking medical school.
Ma'am, you're out of order.
I still believe in Jeffersonian democracy.
We have authority in Christ Jesus. These are demonic entities in all the school boards of all the United States of America, and all of us Christians will be sticking together to take them all out. All the police officers that kick us out for our First Amendment right will also be going down with them. Do you understand?
I still believe this crazy idea of the United States can still work.
That's my father-in-law right there speaking on behalf of his grandkids. You with that diaper on your face, if he farted right now, could you smell it? That's how stupid this is. We're all playing games here with people's lives, and I'm sick of it. I represent all these hardworking guys that couldn't be here today to take off work to put up with this BS that you guys are putting down. And there's hell coming. There's hell coming, and I'm not doing it to threaten anybody. But there's a lot of good guys out there ready to do bad things soon. Watch what's coming. These mandates are against the Nuremberg codes. The first one states Voluntary informed consent. Are you a Nazi? What is it? You're gonna they sent my dad off to Vietnam and fight for the country, but you're gonna tell him to wear a mask?
Sir,
I appreciate the fact that I can't control myself. There's a lot of other guys that can't control themselves.
Talk to me.
That's why they're not here right now.
narrow somebody.
I have nothing else to say. Do what's right. There's a lot of bad things coming.
I still believe in Jeffersonian democracy. I still believe this crazy idea of the United States can still work.
Have you been a good little Nazi? Hail Fauci! Hail Fauci! Hail Fauci! Hail Fauci!
Not all town hall meetings are filled with malignant narcissists starving for attention. A lot of people show up to town halls to listen, to weigh both sides of the mask argument. This is a town hall. This is like colonial America.
You guys work for us in this environment. You answer to us, and I'm asking that you do not pass this policy in Virginia.
Thank you so much, Ms. Thomas. We do appreciate you. Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken. Suk Mahidik. Luke Mahidik. Ophelia McHawk. Eileen Dover. Don Kiddick. Wayne Kerr.
See, that is what participatory democracy is all about, Professor Ben Burgess. There were people in Virginia who went to the meeting to decide whether or not there should be a mask mandate. They signed up to speak. Guys like Wanker, I think it's pronounced Wanker, Suk Me Dick showed up and he wanted to speak. And then he thought, you know what? I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Feel Me Cock was there. And Feel Me Cock said, I've heard enough. I've made up my mind. There's no need for me to just draw attention to myself. So they remain. Donkey Dick didn't speak up. Or the woman Eileen Dover. Although Eileen Dover, I think, is shy. I think Eileen Dover wanted to talk, but women in meetings sometimes they're afraid to speak up.